Well then.
Good day, Miss Fry. I'll take that.
Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff, and this is episode 32 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Last time we started with the Karl Marx memory Where There Is Smoke, in which we started a fire in a warehouse, and used it as a distraction in order to obtain some documents that proved mistreatment of the workers. We then returned to the City of London and took on 2 new bounty hunts, and we grabbed all the collectibles in the areas we uncovered. So today is of course an Evie episode, and because our next mission memory is with her, I've made my way over here to a room with a view, which is just behind the monument to the Great Fire of London. I have very vivid memories of this memory, and I know that one of the objectives is really difficult, so this is going to be a fun one, I'm sure. Clues lead Evie close to the piece of Eden. Okie dokie. You'll see what I mean, and those of you that played it know exactly which objective that I mean.
So the hints you found in the Kenway house lead to the monument.
What a wonderful use of your time. Follow me around asking obvious questions.
Well, since Henry isn't here, I thought you might enjoy the company.
I don't require any company, and Mr. Green is following up on some leads of his own.
Oh yes, Mr. Green. That's a fascinating idea. Oh please, Mr. Green, can you take a look at this book and stand oh so close to me, Mr. Green?
I do not. Well, perhaps you have nothing better to do, but I'm busy protecting the assassins.
Are you really? What was it Father used to say?
Don't allow personal feelings to compromise the mission.
Precisely. Anyway, I'm off. If I find any more wild geese for you to chase, I'll be in touch.
Jacob. Okay, examine the base of the monument.
Our new proposal will ensure that these slums will be replaced with better, safer housing, sanitation,
Okay.
and less open places. What a racket! You sound like a bunch of children!
She seems nice. Okay, I think I remember this one. The actual thing is that we want to examine is below the scaffolding.
Continue this until you calm yourself.
So hopefully we could just sneak through the crowd. Like that.
We are gathered here at the monument to the Great Fire in an effort to ensure.
Okay.
Members of Parliament and others for being here today. Our proposed legislation will ensure that housing for the impoverished will be a firehouse.
No need, no need. Give it over. That was fun. I like that she just carried on with the speech, you know. Very admirable.
This looks familiar.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go all the way to St. Paul's? I'm gonna leap of faith into a haystack whilst on a zip line. Okay, I remember this objective as well. It's a bit of an awkward one. I think it's that. There you go. Okay. Don't worry about me. Okay. No need to panic. Excuse me, sir. Let me just to liberate this carriage. Right then. No, that wasn't the option I was talking about. Okay, it's sometimes quite awkward to pull off a leap of faith, because if you just press B or circle, I believe you'll just sort of drop off it and start flailing your arms around. I just think you have to basically press the buttons that would do a leap of faith once you press B, so like press forward and left trigger, and that should do it, I think. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what I did. I just did it. It was sort of like muscle memory. But obviously it's not one you could just try it again if you fail. It's not a one to use your mind over. Oh, there's one coming up. Is very much of that regard. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, there is a workaround, although I'm not going to show how well it's going to work. Because obviously I'm recording, which means it's going to go about as wrong as it possibly could. Oh dear. It's okay, so we're rotating gears. See, here we have an issue. So that takes some jiggery pokery. Dear, 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 dear. Okay, I said it right. I didn't know that it made a click. Hey, there we go. Wasn't awful. Ooh, super secret. Super secret, super secret.
It's in the very top.
Yes, I can see that. Thank you. I must say, your eyesight and or your hearing is exemplary, Evie. As soon as I realised that. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I have a very strong recollection of what goes on here. Because it's horrible. Evie, do you want to just make it, you know, have a little gap there? You could have. No, you're going to do this again, are you? I see.
The key to the vault and the shroud.
Well then.
Good day, Miss Fry. I'll take that.
You want the shroud to cement your own power. But what if you cannot control it?
And why do you want the shroud? Merely to keep the Templars from having it? How like an assassin. To hold the power of eternal life, and yet be too afraid to use it.
Eternal life. Is that what you think the shroud offers?
What I think is no longer your concern.
Okay. Oh. That's the workaround. Because the optional is to... I don't know if you saw it then. Oh. You messed up with the cinematics there. To counter all of Lucy's attacks, and she gets ridiculously quick.
Coming with me? I have other plans.
But that's the workaround, just lay everything you've got into her, and then speeds up the fight and leaves you more chance to get away with it. There you go. At least I managed to do it. I wasn't convinced I'd be able to. I got the feeling that somehow the trick would screw me over. But so if you're having trouble with that memory, that is easily the best way to do it. Right then, so we're going to go pay a visit to Mr. Darwen. It's luckily not too far away. So I'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're just about here. Let's see what we're doing this time. Defamation. Be a dear and fetch Darwen a newspaper. Seems easy enough.
Friend, today's papers carry a rebuttal of Mr. Owen's slanderous and ignorant remarks about my work. However, I'm feeling quite like a fossil today. Would you be a dear and get me a copy of the newspaper?
Okay. Seems easy enough. Sure, nothing can go wrong here.
Stop that!
Oh dear. Excuse me, sir. Can I have a word? Okay, he's very fast. She's just not cricket. Well, Evie just, stumbled in midair as well. That's not helping the situation. Right, shift you stupid pigeons. Whoa! What the hell do you think you're doing, you crackhead? What is going on? Jesus Christ. Evie? Why are you walking? I don't understand. What do you do? I don't understand. What are you doing? Daft bin. What? I swear to God, what is going on? Oh my God, everyone's annoying me. I just want to shoot him. Oh, was I supposed to get to that point?
Oh, you saved my life.
Correct. Now tell me, why have you attacked the newsboy?
A man paid me and my mates to force newsboys to display this leaflet. Yeah, take the bloody thing and leave me alone.
Mr. Darwen will want to hear about this.
Okay, cruel caricature. Track down the source of anti-Darwen propaganda. Yeah, that was a real thing. Okay, that was it apparently. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's pick up from where we left off in the City of London, I think. So, head back to St. Paul's, and we shall fast travel from there. But yeah, I managed to get it done. I mean, I hardly really call it a memory. I was literally just chasing a guy around for bloody 5 minutes, and then getting hit by about everyone in the bloody city as we went for it, but it's ticked off. It'll have added to our synchronization, so it counted. That's all there is to it, really. Right. There doesn't seem to be an awful lot in this borough, which alarms me somewhat. Oh dear. Not because I want there to be lots, but because I feel like I'm almost missing something. But it shouldn't do, because this falls under the jurisdiction of this viewpoint, and we have the map for the chests, so it should be everything. It might just be sparse area, which is fine. It means my work will be a lot quicker. Is that it? No, it was a bird. Never mind. I thought there was a fragment like really hard in the air. Like, how the bloody hell am I supposed to reach that? Okay. Oh, thank you. Right, where are we going here? Ah, just to the top. Sheepers. And come down this way. Beautiful. Got a bottle of beer. Yay! More snide remarks with Sean. Is the one thing keeping my will to live alive. No, it's not quite that extreme, but you know. It's what I live for. Even though that's basically what I just said, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, come here. Thank you. Gosh. The only time there's bloody gates in this city. It will not keep me away from this bottle of beer. The 7 bells. Very nice. Okay. So let's see what we're doing actually. Hang on. Who was that? Evelyn Dipper. Evelyn Dipper. What are we doing with her then? Still kill the target using a smoke bomb. Alright, that shouldn't be too tricky. Oh, bugger. Oh crap. I'd love to actually... Yeah, okay, I thought it was her. I feel like I am going to have to do it, like I said, stealthily, so... Oh, crap. So close. What are you... What are you doing? Are you taking the piss? Bloody hell. That was like pulling teeth. It's very glitchy on that. But, hey-oh. It's out the way. It's done. Done-y done. Right. Turn around. Excuse me, boss. I need a lift. Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
Slow down.
God, that poor horse, I think I just winded it. You got a concussion. How are you doing, Evie? I'm doing alright, thank you very much. Cheers for Roski. Okay. Grab you. And I see El Fragmento. Come on. Put the effort in. Work those muscles, Evie. Work them. Beautiful. And there you go. That's this little southern area taken care of. Let's head down this way, methinks. We'll take on a gang stronghold. So, see when we get there. Alrighty, here we are. We've got a chest. Somewhere. Ah. I am perfectly fine, thank you. Do you know, look at its colour. Okay. Doable objectives. I was hoping there was a window I could jump out of, but never mind. So you get a double on these fools. Beautiful. A lot of lookers on this one. Cause don't know if that worked. Don't know where you're going, love. I get the feeling the kill the lead undetected one wouldn't have worked. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Total BS, of course, but there you go. Alright, finally. It took me bloody ages to get that optional. Honestly. Ridiculous. Either Evie won't do what I wanted to do, or assassinate the wrong person, which gets her into a heap of trouble, or the Rooks would decide to get involved and take her out for me, which, you know, you'd think is a nice thing. Not when the objective is for me to kill her without being undetected. Because it don't count. Truly. I think it happened about 3 times. The Rooks decided to just walk into the fight and, you know, would just kill her. Which, you know, I didn't want. It got very annoying. But it's all done now. Right, where are we going here? We're on upper floor? We are indeed. And that just leaves you, and then we're actually done with this territory too. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Again, we're not going to have time to start at the next max memory, but that's fine. It'll probably be another slightly premature ending. I mean, not including the stuff to go over at the end. That might take us to 30 minutes, but yeah, 5 minutes isn't really going to be enough to cover memory or anything, is it? Jesus. Calm down, Evie. It's not that bad. I don't know if we need any more supplies, but just check. Nope. Let's see how many territories we've got left in the City of London. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that 6? Really? Damn, yeah, we have taken out a lot though, haven't we? That's easily half, if not more so. Very, very nice. Very happy with that. Alright, and this thing that is the next max memory actually, which will be, we won't be starting with next time. Next time will be the next memory, because we've got the last one in Sequence 5 available to us now, which should be very exciting. So let's go through all our usual spiel. Progression log. Templar Spirit, no, not that one. Conquest activities, we have done a gang stronghold, just a Black Swan Yard. A stronghold on the River Thames, Black Swan Yard was so named for a prevalence of mute swans whose pure white feathers had been tainted by the soot and smoke of industry. Following a number of failed developmental projects, the site was abandoned. It was then that it became a base of operations for Bloody Nora's Blighters, one of 3 in the borough. Alright, and then we got a Templar hunt on Evelyn Dipper. Last known location, a back alley in the City of London borough. Evelyn Dipper is particularly good at selling things that don't belong to her. She uses her doe eyes and charm to convince people to part with their most precious belongings, their clothes off their back, even their children. That she turns so hefty a profit upon resale only adds insult to injury. Okay. Got another section of Evie's notebook. There are so many things to relate, I hardly know where to start. It has been equal parts triumph and failure. It seems that the piece of Eden that Miss Thorne is seeking is a Shroud of Eden, which the assassins recovered at some point before they left London. Where that shroud is or why Miss Thorne seeks it is still a mystery. I've had a series of directions that pointed to a hidden vault within the Kenway house. It was once owned by Edward Kenway, a master assassin, and then passed on to his son Hatham, a Templar Grand Master. One can only imagine the family dinners. But at the Kenway's time, the mansion passed out of our history, or so we thought. I travelled there, accompanied by Mr. Green, only to find that the house is still being occupied by the Templars. Indeed, it seems Miss Thorne has made it her principal place of business, for we saw her enter as we arrived. I determined to enter in any case, avoiding a direct confrontation if at all possible. We found Edward Kenway's hidden vault, a secret that has managed to remain hidden for more than a century. Rather unfortunately, Edward Kenway's method of concealing a vault involved a player piano that alerted the guards to our presence. Mr. Green and I had the burst of time to look around and see the treasures hidden within before we had to flee. I came away with a single piece of paper and a metal disc. That sounds like very little. I know. However, the paper itself tells us the story of the London assassins before they were wiped out. Several bolt holes are mentioned, any one of which might contain valuable information about our history, and the disc promises to unlock a key, a precursor object, hidden somewhere in London. How strange. The phrase "to unlock a key," I wonder if it is an attempt at a joke on Kenway's part. Given the player piano, I have a low opinion of his sense of humour. We shall have to return to the Kenway mansion at a later time to deal with the Templars in a more final manner and reclaim the rest of the artifacts inside. In the meantime, the information I recovered points to the disc being a piece of the monument, so I am headed to there to discover what secrets it might hold. Jacob has arrived and seems intent to accompany me, though I have not invited him. NB, I wrote that before I thought. I should say we. Mr. Green was there as well, and we are often together. Okay. So progress checker. We advanced sequence 5 with a room with a view. In associate activities, we did the Black Swan Yard gang stronghold. And we have picked up Evelyn Dipper and the Templar hunt. London stories, we've advanced Charles Darwin with defamation. And in miscellaneous, of course, we picked up more collectibles in the City of London, so just pause and read if you're interested there. Let's get this ticked off, although we've got something new to wear next time we play as Evie, which is cool. Database, encyclopedia, collectibles, beer tasting notes. Double stout, shown to tasting notes. When one stout absolutely will not do, this one starts strong with a nose reminiscent of fag ends and burnt bacon, but surprises with the taste of hot mud. A cheeky afternote of coal fire rounds out an overall flavour profile I can just best summarise as London's sweatshop. Just trying to identify the ingredients has put me on several Bioterror watch lists. Okay, we got number 7, Wall of Romulus, Porta Bulgonia, Palatine Hill, and $1 million of money. So there you go. Present day has an intel. Oh, we've got a new audio file.
I put enough tranquilizers in Grammatica's coffee to knock out a whale.
Good. You will be back in Montreal as soon as we're done here.
So the only question is, who's getting shot in the face? Of course. Okay, let's do this.
Master Berg, explain yourself.
How the fuck are you up and about?
Please. I shit better drugs than whatever wick you spiked me with. I take it this isn't an official Sigma Team mission?
Juno has an entire cult of worshippers under her thrall. The inner sanctum may not see a threat. I do.
Sigma Team's been disbanded. You've both been reassigned to the Phoenix Project, and yet here you are, defying orders by breaking into my facility and trying to interrogate a precursor. I know I liked you for a reason, Berg. Proceed.
Thank you.
I'm Consus, the erudite god.
Tell me everything you know about the one called Juno.
Juno. Schemer. 3 centuries after my death, she found me, usurped my work, used it for her own ends. He who is the image of Aita, he will herald her return.
Juno wants to exterminate us.
Perhaps once, your uprising was an affront. But after the catastrophe, everything changed.
Explain.
I cannot. She vanished. Plans set in motion. She lay in wait.
Then hypothesize. What does she want?
Hypothesis irrelevant. Civilizations crumble. Flesh decays. Everything is impermanent. Except the gray area inside of systems. The connections.
Precursor minds are powerful. If Juno is inside of a network, she could control it.
And the planet grows more networked every day.
You're right to be concerned. This merits further study.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's switch over to Jacob. So, weapons. Let's move on to the next. Oh, we can't move on to the next. How dare you? That's incredibly rude. So what's this now? So that's 5, so we can't get level 6. I've hidden chest, god damn it. Alright, let's get the Guard Kukri. A standard issue Guard Kukri bearing the symbol of the assassins. Alrighty. Okay. Gauntlets we're done with. Firearms. This is what we're using now. Belts, still gonna give me pain. Wow, we've actually gone as far as we can with the belts. Alright, well I guess we're gonna go for one of these 2 ones then. Belt of good and evil, I have been doomed to such a dreadful shipwreck that man is not truly one, but truly 2. Robert Louis Stevenson, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Pretty pricey, but whatever. Outfits. Oh boy. That's gonna cost. It's going to hurt my account, but sure. Burn Jordane's finery. Oh, brother. Just to impress with the highest quality fabrics and a cut worthy of nobility. Holy hell. That has hammed my account and no mistake. Christ alive. Okay. Then we'll get the beige violet and grey blue. That was painful. Okay. I think that's everything, isn't it? Obviously we're maxed out on skills and everything, so yeah. Very good. Okay, that is where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will start up with the final memory of Sequence 5, and then we will be moving on to our next Karl Marx memory, and then City of London and Darwin, you know, how the general cycle goes with that. But other than that, I'm very happy with the progress we made this episode. I'm glad that I managed to get the mission done first time with the A Room with a View, because it has quite a reputation as being one of the hardest missions in this game, one of which I am very happy to accommodate. I think the first time I played that, it took me so long to get it, because, I mean, I didn't end up doing it the way that it expects you to do, which is countering all the attacks and attacking her in between. I only managed to do it finally by just shooting her several times, which I think was a similar strategy we used against one of the assassin targets in Assassin's Creed Rogue, wasn't it? So yeah, something similar along those lines. But obviously we managed to take another 2 territories in the City of London and another Darwin memory as well, so very good episode overall. Before we wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ever the Snake and Rob Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and on screen so you to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much everyone, it is truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.